Hello students, I Prabhat Sharma welcome you to the next lectures of the fundamentals of the partnership firm. Today our learning objectives are how to calculate the manager's commissions, the formula related with the manager's commissions, and the concept of the past adjustments. Now come to the next one, manager's commissions on the net profit means that sometimes a manager is to be allowed to get the commissions out of the net profit in a one certain percentage. So it means the 1% is allowed to the managers to get the commissions. So you may have to see the commission rate is applied to which kind of profits. So generally, normally if it is on sale, sale is given, then rate directly can be applied on the sale. If the profit is given and the other profit is given, then directly it can be applied on that profit. So it means there is no a specific aspect only it will be applied on net profit. But here the formula is related with the net profits only. So the profit is reference to the two conditions sometimes disturbed to the students. So you may see here the rate of commission is applied on the profit before charging managers commissions, and the second case is applying on the next one on the profit after charging the managers commissions. So the student case number one is related with the on profits before charging the such managers commission. It means sometimes it doesn't create any problems to any student. Like the example is listed here, if a net profit before charging commission is 22,000, means the rate is applying on the before and the before profit is already given. So the manager is to be applied the manager's commission 10% on the profits before charging commission. So directly the rate will be applied on the profit before charging the commissions like the 22,000, and the rate will be applied 10%. The result will come like 2200. This is a very simple formula and anybody can calculate very easily. But sometimes it creates the problems for the student when the uh, rate is applied, manager's commissions rate is applied on the profit after charging the commission, and we don't have the results of the profit after charging the such commissions. Like again, the example is there. If net profits before charging the commission is given, after charging is not given, and the rate is applied on the profit after charging such commission. It means in this 22,000, the charging commission rate is also included. So we have to calculate now the value of the 10% on applied on the after charging commission. The formula is the first is the net profit before charging commission is to be taken, then multiply by the rate and then divided by the 100 plus rate. So here you may see the 20,000 is multiplied by the rate 10%, and now upon is 100 plus rate means 100 plus 10 as the rate is given 10%. So the result will come 2000. So this is to be task managers commissions. So the divisible profit will remain 22,000 minus 2,000. 20,000 will be divided among the partners after the adjustments of the commission. So I think this is very clear to the students now how to calculate the manager's commissions on the profit before or after charging the commissions. Now I'm moving to the past adjustment and try to understand the concept of the past adjustments. The past adjustments indicate after closing the all the accounts. What does it mean the account? That means the preparing of the all the financial statement. Then it is discovered that there some errors has been listed, or maybe the few items has been unrecorded and left to record. So, like the examples are the interest on capital, interest on drawing, salary, commissions to the partners. It means these items are related with the profit and loss appropriations account, and some error exists here. How to rectify it? And it can be rectified it by passing the single one adjusting entry with the net effect of the errors. So this is a very popular method. Generally, we are using to show the errors, how to pass the adjusting entry, because the complete final account cannot be prepared. Only the adjusting entry is needed to be prepared to rectify the forwarded balance sheet. So these items are to be adjusted through the capital or current account. But the second is bypassing the separate adjusting entries for the each errors and omissions. But it is very difficult and a time consuming methods. Every entry is to be passed with the corrections and to be compared with the errors. So generally the method one is remain on using. So these are the concepts now. So I think the students are very easily can understand why we are calling it the past adjustment. The past adjustment, we are making the adjustment for the previous year items and showing the one adjusting entry to after the rectifying in the balance sheet to forward to the next year. So I think the two concepts are very clear to you. Thank you.